Marhaba ya jama'a. In this video, we're going to learn the biggest differences between Arabic and English with a special focus on Levantine Arabic. I guarantee you this will be fascinating whether you're learning Arabic or you're just curious. So let's begin. Number 1, direction of writing. English is written left to right, while Arabic is written right to left. And this is not just about the direction of writing, it also affects layouts. So for instance, in English, we're used to opening a book this way. In Arabic, it would seem backwards because we would open the book this way. Even some apps change their layout for Arabic. Number 2, in Arabic, letters connect, but not all of them. Arabic is written in a connected cursive style, but not all letters connect to the following letter. For example, dal, ra, and waw don't connect to the letter that comes after them. So a word might have breaks in it, which is totally normal in Arabic. For instance, the word bread, khobiz, is all connected. However, the word for rice, ruz, is all disconnected. Number 3, letter shapes change with position in Arabic. In Arabic, a letter can have up to 4 different shapes depending on its position in the word. In English, the letter B always looks like the letter B, with the exception of lowercase and capital, but we'll get to that later. But in Arabic, the letter B or be can have 4 different shapes depending on its position in the word. So for instance, if be appears at the beginning of a word, it will look like this. It will look like this in the middle, this at the end, and this if it's isolated. Number 4, there are unique sounds in both languages. People often think that Arabic is the only one that has unique sounds, but English also has sounds that Arabic doesn't have. So let's start off with Arabic. Here are some of the sounds that Arabic has that English doesn't. First off, we have ayn or aha, which is a letter formed deep in the throat. Aha. Then we have its counterpart, ghain or gha, which is similar to the R in French. Qaf or qa is a deeper K sound. Kha is also a very deep throat letter. Then we have ha, which is kind of like an H, but is also pronounced deeper in the throat. Then we have a series of emphatic consonants that are pronounced with tension in the tongue. These are dhad, ta, dad, and sa. We also have a letter called hamza, which is a glottal stop. And you can actually kind of find this in English, but it's not a letter in English. It's kind of like the sound in the middle of uh-oh in English, or also how some people in English drop T's. So instead of saying eat, they might say eat, and it's kind of that ending glottal stop that makes the hamza sound in Arabic. Conversely, English has some sounds that Arabic does not. One of the most commonly known ones is P. There is no P in Arabic, there's only a B sound. There's also no V in Arabic, so sometimes that might be replaced with an F sound. There's also no G sound in Arabic when we're talking about MSA. However, there is a G sound in Egyptian Arabic, and it's what sets it quite apart from the other dialects. There's no NG sound, like at the end of sing, so ng in Arabic. There's also no X sound, like at the end of box in Arabic. Although I will say if you put the letter gaf and sin together, it kind of sounds like an X in Arabic, so it's pretty similar. Do you want a science-backed method to learn Levantine Arabic or any new language? Then use my link to get a 7-day free trial of Pimsleur, the app and website that gets you speaking naturally through real-life conversation practice without having to study or memorize. You can learn on the go in just 30 minutes a day. Using my link, you can get a 7-day free trial and start learning Levantine Arabic, or as I call it on Pimsleur, Eastern Arabic. I'll have the link here and in the description box. They also offer MSA and Egyptian Arabic. If you end up using it, comment down below to tell us about your experience. And now let's get back to the differences between Arabic and English. Number 5, diacritics. Arabic uses diacritics or harakat to indicate short vowels and pronunciation cues. These small marks can change the meaning of a word even if the letters are the same. And in some cases, it's the only difference between the masculine and feminine version of a word. So watch out for that. So for instance, to say, how are you, to a male you would say, kifek, where there is a fatha on the fa. But for a female, you would say, kifik, where there is a kasra on the fa. And that's the only difference. Number 6, phonetic nature. Modern Standard Arabic is almost entirely phonetic. Once you learn the sounds, you can pronounce any word as it's written. English, by contrast, is full of irregularities. Just think about the words phone and through. They're not pronounced as they're written. Now, even though Levantine Arabic doesn't have full standard writing, it still follows somewhat predictable sound patterns. So although some things are not pronounced as they are written, there's still some predictability in that. For instance, a written th might change to a te in speech. For instance, the word for ice is written as thelij, but it's pronounced as telij. The word for a lot is spelled as kthir, but it's pronounced as ktir. There's also the letter qaf, which is changed to a hamza sound or glottal stop in speech in some Levantine dialects. Not all of them though. For instance, the word for heart is written as qalb, but it's pronounced as elb. Number 7, gendered nouns. Arabic nouns are either masculine or feminine, and yes, even inanimate objects, which is not true for English. So things like bread and table will have a gender in Arabic. Often feminine nouns are marked by a ta marbuta at the end of a word in Arabic, but not all feminine nouns have that ending. Verbs, adjectives, and even numbers have to agree in gender in Arabic. If that wasn't complicated enough, there's a unique feature in Arabic grammar where non-human plurals will use singular feminine grammar. For instance, to say the cars are fast in Arabic, we would say السيارات سريعة instead of saying السيارات سريعات, where سريعات is the feminine plural version. So we're always going to use the feminine singular version for non-human plurals. All right, guys, we're getting there. We're at number 8. There's a difference between number order in Arabic and in English, specifically with the ones in tens place. So in English, we say 22, where we have the tens place that comes first and then the ones place. But in Arabic, it's reversed. We say 2 and 20. In Arabic, it's 22. So the ones place comes before the tens place. And this is only in speech, not in writing. So this continues up until 99, but once we get to 100, the logic partially reverts back to the English logic. So 122 in Arabic would be 102 and 20, or 122. So the hundreds place is in the correct order, but still the ones and tens place is switched. All right, and our last one is number 9. And this is going to be a quick one. There are no capital letters in Arabic, so there's one less thing to worry about. And those are some of the biggest differences between Arabic and English. I hope this video was interesting and you learned a lot. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. I teach Levantine Arabic on my channel. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and comment down below your thoughts. And I'll see you in the next video. Ma'as salama.